What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Last Mountaineers. My name, Gavin Losh. Some of you may already know me, some may not. Anyways, let's jump into it. We're going to do a season recap, kind of show you how the season went for us. Little spoiler alert, no kill shots this year. But I'm just going to be kind of explaining and kind of giving some detail on kind of how the last few years have went, how hunting with us have kind of been for the last little bit. So we're just going to jump into that, and hopefully you guys get to see a little bit of footage from this year, a little bit from last year. So let's go ahead and dive into this, shall we? So see you in just a second. So to fully understand the season of 2025, let's jump back to the beginning of 2024. So the start of 24 season, great season. Me and my best friend, we went out and did 3 or 4 plots and just really were on it there last year. So after the plots are done, like I said, we have 3 or 4 plots done. My camp is right around 70 acres is where we were putting the plots there last year. We have a couple different spots. Me and my best friend Josh, that's who you guys see in the videos there. We had a great, it was a great summer. We got trail cam pictures in, bunch of great bucks, returning bucks. We had seen these last year and the last couple years prior. Go ahead and show you guys a couple of those. And so those bucks were really, we had watched them for a good bit now. I've been running trail cameras roughly since the pandemic, since about 2020 or so. So I've been running cameras for right around 5.5 years now. I was still in high school then. I was just learning. COVID kind of pushed me off, and I started getting into the woods a little bit more. But last year, plots are done. We're rolling in all these bucks. We have great just footage of everything. Tons of encounters this year with big deer. A lot of deer passed. So we obviously had some great encounters. Well, I did, at least. Took my brother out a good bunch last year, trying to get him his first. We watched a bunch of doe, literally right in front of us. Didn't let him we were just kind of holding out for him, because we knew the population of bucks was there. Well, short story, never happened for him, unfortunately. Didn't happen this year, unfortunately, either. So next year, main priority is getting my little brother his first buck. He's 10. It's time. He'll be 11 next season. So it's time. So anyways, jump to November-ish, November 8th through the 15th. Some of the best buck activity I've ever seen. I've seen multiple different deer chasing doe. Could never get a shot at them. I've seen deer I never seen before. Great. There was a big 11 that I watched chase a doe down, and she was 20 yards in front of me. but he just never came to her and she ran back to him. So kind of lost that battle there. That was early in the morning. I leave for a couple hours. I come back that evening. I start rolling film. So we're sitting there like right at 3:30. That doe had crossed earlier in the day. I'm sure there's been more hot does throughout the day. I keep doing a calling sequence. I'm just doing estrus bleats, estrus bleats, estrus bleats. And out of nowhere, I had a small 7 come from the left of me. I looked over. There was a little 8 that had came down. They had kind of smelled each other, looked at each other, did their thing out in the corner from me, and then they walked. Anyways, rifle season comes and goes. Nothing's done. No one does any good. Take a couple of does off the property, which ends up being a great mistake this year. So late June, early July, I start seeing a lot of CWD, EHD, like it's all getting bad throughout the state. And EHD is really starting to swarm Wood County. Wood County's population probably was decimated 80% or so. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll pull this up here. I didn't get into it as much this year because I knew I was going to put this money in and it was going to backfire on me because there was no way to keep water up in there. I didn't have a good way to get water to and from certain places. So I just knew it was going to be a bad year. Roll forward to August, late September, it's super hot. I don't have a trail cam out this year. Just dealt with a lot of stuff this year, so I didn't really jump into it. Thankfully, another one of my brothers, Dwayne, he called me. He goes, "Hey, I want to get a spot set up." And I said, "Dude, let's do it. Let's set up deer camp." So after that conversation, we go out. We help clear him a spot, get him set up. After we get him set up, he puts out a camera. We start seeing what's moving. There's not really anything moving through. Before the season even happens, so there's like a 2-mile stretch of road here that was the old farm. Now, all of this is not ours anymore, of course, but we have a piece elsewhere. But as you would drive through here, it reeked of death. And you could see them laying by the creeks. You could see them laying here. Neighbors are finding them all over the place. They're dying in my mom's yard, right down the road. I knew that we got wiped. I have a great buddy, Jace.
I had a feeling I knew where he went to.
I came this way.
We kind of bump heads with each other all the time on what to do on everything. He lives just right over the way, and I've been able to help him get on some good bucks. Anyways, he got 2 great bucks last year. All of his deer disappeared. I mean, between the two of us, we had a bunch of great bucks in the couple mile stretch just between us. So, everything just kind of disappeared and dissipated, and nothing really ever showed. So anyways, me and Jace, we bump heads on everything. We kind of let each other know what's running, what's not. And it's just been an awful year for us. I'd say probably 60% or so, roughly, of our deer population in probably a 3 square mile radius between all the neighbors talking and everything. Probably 60% of our deer have been lost this year. So, I mean, I probably sat 30, 40 times this season. October 20th. Good morning. It is October 21st. It's October 24th. It is October 27th. Good morning, everybody. It is November 10th, 2025. Good evening. It is November 14th, 2025. Welcome back to deer season 2025. It is November 15th. Good morning. It is November 17th. Did a little bit of calling a little bit ago. I had a spike, the same spike that's charged me twice now. Today is November 22nd. Between a couple different spots, I've got a 70-acre property and a 20-acre property that I jumped between and tried to maintain. But we're talking big woods here. We're talking big oaks, big acorns. Like, the woods are full, but the woods are empty. There's nothing. I have a couple of encounters with a few smaller bucks. I'll go ahead and roll them. That one's really cool. I'm anxious to see if he pulls out anything or not. So I guess we'll see there, right? The other one, small 9, Jace had actually seen him about a half a mile away a couple months ago. So it just kind of shows you how the deer roam whenever it comes to rut season. This was the first-ish, second-ish snow, I think. So I sat and I saw him, and it was nice to see him after not really seeing anything. So this is a season where I'm not taking any meat does unless they're an old nanny doe that I'm knowing that it's not reproducing, or at least trying my best to believe, which none of them showed their face this year. So I mean, it's just, I was looking for a mature buck, never seen him. I'm not shooting for horns, but I don't want to shoot a smaller, younger deer that can grow into something beautiful. So, anyways, season just kind of dries out. I hunted opening morning of rifle season, and then Thanksgiving activities kind of took over from there. So, we're just kind of hanging it up as the season. I just want to kind of run through everything and kind of show exactly what has been going on in the past, and hopefully what we'll see in the future. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and kind of stayed along with me. Hopefully you guys made it till now. If you made it till now, let me know in the comments below. I mean, first official YouTube video, like I said, it's just a rundown. We're going to go from here. So hopefully it doesn't take as long to rebuild as what I believe it's going to, but it's going to be some years before we have the population that we did. I know that. So I appreciate you guys sticking along with me and just being here listening to me talk. If you guys enjoyed, like I said, let me know. And like I said, it can only get better from here. If you guys made it till now, I do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let me know what you guys think, and hopefully this next couple years we can get you guys on some good film, and hopefully we'll be able to get on something in the next couple years. I know we kind of got messed up this year, but it's time to move forward. So like I said, hit everything. Let me know how you guys like the video, and we'll see you next time. For now, it's the Last Mountaineers out of here. Let's go.